back to the Regal Rooms in South Austin, Texas for the 2026 Donk Toss World Championships. He's T-Bags, I'm Kit McConico. The atmosphere electric. Fans from across the globe here in the live music capital of the world to witness the live Donk Toss Championships. Who is going to be the best donk tosser in 2026?
Now the stage is set for the 2026 World Donk Toss Championship.
It is indeed. Before we get going, let's welcome in the third member of our crew. Down in the Donk-tagon, the one and only Jim Knox, standing by with some very special guests.
It would not be a World Championship donk toss without two live donkeys. What do we have here, Manny?
We got Scooter and Charlie today serving alcohol, and we're serving water for the guests here today.
I tell you what, you can't ask for a better training regimen than beer and water. Let's go. Way to go, Manny. Way to go. Let's get this going.
Noxie and the Donkeys. Sounds like a terrible boy band, but we'll take what we can get here as we are ready to get things underway. Our first quarterfinal will be the man who won the play-in, Launchpad Leroy, taking on the defending champion, Matt Pollack, a 1 versus 8 seed matchup. Before we get to that, let's check in with our commissioner with the player intros.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Launchpad Leroy.
They say Leroy, one of those guys, just hits base hit, point after point after point, but you're going up against the defending champion, so it is the new face in Launchpad Leroy versus the establishment player.
From Palos Heights, Illinois, give it up for Matt Pollack.
The only man to have been banned from Comiskey Park, the proud Southside Chicago native. Not saying something to get banned from Sox games.
Yeah, it is definitely hard to lose your ability to a $7 ticket. Matthew Pollack, who goes for the inaugural toss, the first toss of 2026 World Donk Toss Championship.
It is underway, and this is what Pollack does. Puts pressure on opponents, always striking first seemingly. Pollack, early lead here, up 1-0.
On the fundamentals and at least securing 2. He's going to want to get that first toss back from Leroy here.
A huge throw from Leroy.
Pollack, grinning, cheeky if you will.
There we go. It's in the donk.
And we see why.
Points.
Nobody can argue with that.
Definitely not. Pollack is known to lower property values wherever he
He
goes.
is in there.
Oh, what a
It's
toss
4.
here from Leroy. Pollack in a battle here in the quarterfinals.
Did we just hear a not full rotation from the commissioner here?
So hold on. You were the one who called the T-Bags. Maybe not a full rotation.
Okay.
It's the commissioner making the call, not our official, who apparently is MIA. Not entirely sure what our official is doing.
He's here with us physically, but mentally not quite.
Well, that's the case with all officials.
Yes, very true.
Here, let's see if we get a full rotation. Another look. Did not.
No rotation. Take 4 points off.
It takes unusual methods to become number 1.
Oh, big toss there from Leroy.
We haven't seen too many defensive plays here early on in the beginning of this tournament.
Needs to respond, and he does.
Wow.
Minus, so he gets 1 point. It'll be 11-10 orange. Orange goes first.
Again, that 3-2 took much longer from a referee to do that simple arithmetic than it should have.
Hey, you know what? Obviously, not everyone has been training for this event.
2 points.
As our crowd gets riled up here, deep into this match, 13-10. Pollack remains in the lead, but Pollack is starting to find his groove. And it could be very well the nail in the coffin for Leroy here soon.
2 points.
There he is, Pollack. Looks like he wrote that himself. You can see the handwriting of a 4-year-old. Definitely his script.
Yeah, come on.
Touch in the middle.
Trying to have a little bit of a powwow with his donk here, as we know the relationship with your donk is vital.
He's in there.
Critical.
That's
Oh,
3
wow.
points.
Wow, kid.
Minus the 2, so Pollack wins. 21 points.
There it is, snout on the line, and that is going to be enough for the defending champion to move on to the semifinals. As we turn our sights to quarterfinal number 2, Christian Piles, the man from Flow Wrestling, taking on Buddha. Should be a good one.
Give it up for CP Christian Piles.
Christian Piles.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Buddha.
Facing off against Buddha, our second quarterfinal. So it will indeed be Piles going first. CP wants to be a champion. And a great start for Piles. Question coming into this, but how would Piles fare not wearing a singlet? He petitioned the commissioner to be able to wear a singlet for this competition. He said that is where he feels most comfortable. The commissioner, thankfully for you and I and all viewers, denied that application. He has to wear the requisite uniform. That's good news for everyone.
And first and few times the commissioner makes a good decision.
Buddha needs something here, needs to get on the board. And will.
There he is. Saves himself from the skunk. Christian's going to try and get that first toss back from Buddha. Looks like he will do so.
Piles has made points in 3 out of his first 4 throws from a former psychiatric patient.
Very good at landing 3 points. And when you land it in the middle of the Donktagon, just like textbook work like that, it gets you 6 points. And it's the reason we've seen him, shoot up to 15 points as Kyle, also known as Buddha, flirts with the immaculate donk there.
21-3, Christian Piles, what a victory. Let's turn our sights to quarterfinal number 3. Melanie the Felony taking on Doug Mellard. Melanie the Felony looking to take the next step, take home the golden donk. But it's going to be difficult against the man in Doug Mellard, who has a rigorous training routine, as we have in all of donk toss competition. Check in with Jim Knox, standing by with Mellard, who has more on that unique training.
You are just dialed in, and you've been training this for how long?
Oh, about 3.5 years now. I've been training with Coach Dave, Jason Momoa, who played Aquaman. So a lot of underwater exercises, lung capacity, underrated quality of donk toss.
All right, shoot, let's get it on!
Teabags Mellard, clearly a unique training philosophy. We'll see if that works for him today.
Yeah, lung capacity, a new skill that I didn't realize I needed to toss donks.
Check back in with our commissioner for the player intros.
Ladies and gentlemen, Melanie the Felony.
And just like felonies in real life, they are commonly recommitted.
Doug Mellard.
Donk Mellard, again, the local man from right here against Melanie the Felony from Baltimore, the Charm City product. He's spent the last 3.5 years training, but admittedly, he is the worst athlete in this competition. We will see what those last 3.5 years have been for, and maybe they have all been in pursuit of today.
Why, the former champion slept on my couch before, kid. Not even ashamed to admit it.
Better you than me.
Oh, no! Unbelievable! Melanie Felony, no stranger to the immaculate donk, takes down Donk and Doug with the beautiful immaculate donk, the first of our 2026 tournament.
Another immaculate donk from Melanie the Felony. No one does it better, but Mellard still 1 toss and 1 opportunity to remain in this match.
Yes, farewell, 1 more toss. Chance of life, known as a farewell toss.
Match on the line here for Mellard. Farewell toss will not land, and that is going to do it. We said it. She went underground, deleted social media, didn't talk to her family, didn't talk to her friends. We thought she may have been deported, but no, she was just practicing for this, and it is paid off in a major way. Our 4th and final quarterfinal, it is Ballhofer, the man who preemptively went to Disney World to celebrate his title, taking on Marmaduke.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Niceville, Florida, Ballhofer!
You may hate to admit it, but this is the ideal male build for an athlete in this sport.
Straight from rocking stages to tossing donks, straight out of Austin, Texas, this is Marmaduke!
Marmaduke representing, has the cowboy hat, showing a little love to her roots here.
Papa Glitch, not very coherent most of the time, so that might be an advantage for him when facing these opponents.
I think it is. I don't know that we've heard him ever string 2 cohesive sentences together.
Papa Glitch, as he finds the first points in this quarterfinal match.
Orange is throwing first. Orange up 3-0.
He is from Niceville, Florida, and let's be honest, Florida, a place unto its own. Oh my. The snout on the Donk logo. Marmaduke needs something here. Trailing 3-0. Papa glitched. Ball huffer here. He could end it. This may well be it.
Consistency is key in donk toss. Marmaduke needs to get something on the board in order to survive. Unable to do so.
15-0. The skunk for Papa Glitch. The first skunk we have seen tonight. Our final quarterfinal matchup.
Good win,
And Papa Glitch emphatically on top of Marmaduke. 15 low. Quarterfinals set. And here are the semis. The defending champion, Paulak. The very impressive new addition, the 4C8 Christian Piles.
Paulak not even watching, doesn't even want to give Christian the opportunity to get into his head, because it's something like that will definitely get into a competitor's head. I don't think anything could top how bad the short shorts of Mark Shabina were in last year's broadcast.
Thankfully, he has been deported back to his penal colony of Australia, I've heard, and that is good news for all of this country. The man who has to stay at least 500 feet from all elementary schools.
6 points, that'll be 9-0.
And you can see the difference. Piles, after that throw, put up 6, proving that he can count, which puts him far ahead of the defending champion.
And our referee.
Indeed. Piles may be the most educated of our competitors. I believe he did indeed graduate middle school, may have actually matriculated onto 9th grade.
Yes, can't say that that is really great in this pool of contestants, but the best is the best. And Paulak reminding us why he was the defending champion.
Paulak on the board, in danger of being skunked, and he will avoid that. Still smells, does the Christian Leitner of Donk. That's just that malariferous odor that he exudes.
Or possibly our donkeys in the
way.
venue.
Oh,
Textbook, kid, textbook. Hoping to see a little bit more of a fuller toss from Christian, because that's what happens when he does it.
And you wonder if Paulak, a bit distracted by the minors in the audience. I said he has to stay at least 500 feet from all elementary schools at all times. I don't know if it's how this works with his parole conditions, but we're gonna have to check on that. Certainly appears to have him not as focused on his game as he should be.
Definitely not. The legal system is always a looming dark cloud over his head, similar to gambling debts.
Needs to score here, and will. There's a reason they call him the Christian Leitner of Donk. He is universally hated, no respect whatsoever.
Not too pleased with his donk at the moment. Just misses the double.
And we're tied at 18. Still tied at 18.
that is in for the win.
There we go. The defending champion survives, and there may have been an exchange of more than just a handshake there between Paulak and our referee, CJ Nehall.
As greasy as an alligator, this man, showing everybody why he is the defending champion, Matt Paulak.
Semi-final number 2. Let me see that donk indeed.
I mean, this might be 2 of our most popular donkers here.
She has the immaculate donks, but it's Papa Glitch with the immaculate donk body.
He kind of has the speed and presence of a Zamboni. Smooth and concise, but a little bit slow to the get-go. Not able to get a score in the first toss from both of our tosses.
Ramel, she'll take it. Just needs to get on the board at this point. Find some points. What does Ballhofer have in response? Oh my!
No way. I can only imagine the feelings of Melanie right now.
Can you believe it? They're going to take another look.
Right, he was stepping
Outside the line seems to be the argument here.
And this would have all been averted had he simply gotten a Mickey Mouse shirt.
We can see that CJ is very easily swayed.
It's a referee's judgment call.
Yeah, we
A
did
referee's
that
judgment.
yesterday.
Oh my, that nothing good can come of that.
Outside the line. I'm going to go ahead and call it.
The man
So that
who's
was a
never been
negated
called above
throw.
reproach.
So we have 2 points within that because he stepped on this side of the line. It was explained at the beginning. It was explained at the beginning you had to stay within the lines.
A wild time for CJ Niehawk to start paying attention because it just took away Papa Glitch's immaculate donk.
A life for Melanie, and we'll see how she responds. And more importantly, how does Papa Glitch respond? He had an immaculate donk snatched away from him.
Unfazed Melanie seems to be, but this could definitely get into the head of Papa Glitch.
And you could see it right there, shaking his head. This has to have taken him for a turn. He needs to get back into this match quickly, trailing 5-0.
How do you come back from that? Well, I know the donk toss community will be livid about this.
There will be a lot of people in a lot of mothers' basements writing on various message boards this evening.
No doubt about that. Reddit will be absolutely electric.
Would not have donk toss without controversy, and that may be the most controversial call we have ever had in the history of the Donk Toss World Championships. And Melanie taking full advantage. Looked like she was done. Papa Glitch had the immaculate donk. Referee said no.
Leaner takes
Papa
the
Glitch
points.
finally
Purple
on the
gets
board. 3 points with the laner. Papa Glitch just trying to regain the form he saw early with that immaculate, but you see it's just gotten in his head. He is not the same player he was before that throw.
No amount of trips to Disney World can... Oh, no.
What a turn. Papa Glitch had the immaculate. It was ripped away from him. And then Melanie, the felony, the immaculate Mel, with the immaculate donk to take the match and book her spot in the championship. Is there no justice in donk toss?
Apparently not. And here comes the redemption.
Game
and Papa Glitch unable to convert. Immaculate Mel proving why her nickname is such with her second immaculate donk of the tournament. I know if I was Matt Pollack, I would be shaking in my boots currently.
The stage is set, the match that everyone has been waiting for. Melanie the Felony against Pollack, the 2026 Donk Toss World Championship. We'll have it when we return. Welcome back to the Regal Rooms in South Austin, Texas for the 2026 Donk Toss World Championships.
And the first toss of our 2026 championship is underway. And Pollack is unable to secure it with points.
Pollack, also of note, the first year playing without an ankle bracelet. You would imagine that has just got to really buoy his confidence.
Definitely.
But it's Melanie striking first in the final. Word was last year, Pollack was able to get a little less. He was tied at 10-all in the quarterfinal against Launchpad Leroy. Then he went on an 11-2 run to win that quarterfinal.
Wow. A little reminiscence of a backspin there to land on the double points for Pollack. Melanie with a beautiful defensive toss.
2 points over.
And just barely edges to give herself 2 points.
Go back to Chicago!
Pollack told to go home. That is not possible as he is persona non grata there in the Windy City.
I'm surprised he's able to leave.
3 points purple.
Able to come up with points here. The only thing bigger than that belly is his ego.
And his debts to his bookie. No lies out of the crowd.
6 points purple.
Got to be careful of that foot placement. As we saw in an earlier match, could be the difference.
The sign coming in. Oh my. The sign came in right before the throw. That has to be interference.
It has to be some form of obstruction. Look at that. I mean, could this have been the wind that pushed over the impossible immaculate donk?
That wind created by the sign coming in was enough breeze to push that immaculate donk off. He knows he needs to finish it here. 3 points. And here he comes, the trademark no look. This is how he spent most of his time in Cook County, blindfolded.
Oh my gosh.
That is a game if you do not respond.
The game, the title, the golden donk on the line. This next throw from Melanie the Felony will decide it. She has to find
an immaculate.
needs an immaculate. If anybody can do it, she can. Just won the last 2 by immaculate. Could she make it 3 in a row? No.
Purple!
And the 2026 Donk Toss World Championship will remain with Matthew Pollock 2 in a row for the man who has brought nothing but shame to this great sport.
The most hated man in Donk has proven that it is all the fuel he needs to bring home the title.
Congratulations, Matthew Pollock, on your victory. Here's the golden donk.
The man fueled by haterade makes it 2 in a row.